Coffee. I'm ready.
Hello, everybody. Tara has her coffee. I have other beverages all over the house. Joy has her lucky mug. Welcome, everybody, to week 3. PhinManiacs Live. We are within the hour, within probably, the half hour until we get going in Vegas. How are we feeling, ladies? And we'll start from my right or left. I don't know where we are. We'll start with Joy. How are we feeling?
Well, I'm feeling a little nervous, but I think everybody has this past week, especially since the blowout Sunday, but I'm keeping positive.
What about you, Tara?
I'm extremely nervous. Raiders look really good the last 2 weeks against good teams. Um, I hope, I hope, I hope our defense keeps us in this. I really do.
I agree. I've been saying it all week. I think the defense needs to hit Derek Carr early and often.
Let's go, Javon Holland.
You know what? Honestly, he could be the beneficiary of those getting to the quarterbacks, forcing Carr maybe to force a pass. And that's where the interception, I think, is going to come, the middle of the field. And that's where Javon Holland, he's amazing. He's the saving grace, I think, of the last 2 drafts, save Tua, because I think he's the best pick in 2 years of the draft. Joy, speak a little bit about Javon Holland as a rookie and what he does for the defense.
Oh, I think he brings a lot to the team. I mean, last week he had a good game.
Yeah.
So I think, if he keeps it up and, the defense stays steady, although I don't want to see them on the field all game like we did the first game, because then it's anybody's game at that point. So I am looking forward to him. And I'm also looking forward, we have Wilson out,
Thank God.
today.
Thank God. I don't like him. I maybe next week I'll like him, but I'm sick of him. I'm still mad.
3 drops last week. So
Yes.
God, he sickens me.
He
Yeah.
was a guy who did really well in preseason. A lot of people were waiting for this, bang, bang, bang season. And as Tara, he dropped 3 passes, had not had a really good start to the year at all. So let's see what happens. And who steps up, Tara? What receiver steps up today?
Fuller. We get to see
Has to,
Fuller
right?
today. Yeah.
Yes.
Has to. Yeah. Parker, let's go, baby. I love
What are we
Parker.
looking for Waddle, Joy?
Well, I'm looking for him to have I felt a good game as he did last week. He did have that one drop. It was pouring rain, but again, not an excuse, but still, I think it was a little over his head. But I think if we can get the ball to him and get the ball to Gaskins too. The 2 games, he only had 25 yards total. So I like to see him step it up, get the ball more this game. And Mike Gesicki too.
Oh, Mike.
There's your X factor on offense. I think you gotta neutralize, not neutralize. They're obviously not on the field at the same time, but Waller is gonna do his thing on one side of the game. And I think Gesicki is the kind of counterpunch to that, because there really isn't anyone, I think, on the Raiders that could guard him one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see 2 people peppered with targets, and that's Devontae Parker, and that's Mike Gesicki. And then Waddle, where he's going to be. The 3rd down, chain mover kind of guy, and if you get a big play, you can. But in terms of going down the field, taking shots, Gesicki, and obviously Will Fuller and Parker. So any other names on the defense that you're looking for? I need to see something from
Needham. I like Needham.
There you go.
Yes.
I love Needham.
Yes. Surprisingly, he only played like 8 snaps last week, and that's total, special teams and defense. Now, it could be because he had really a very bad Buffalo game last year. That's what I attributed it to. Whether it was Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, he did not play well that game. So that's why I'm thinking he did not play that much last week. This week, different story. He is a guy who really can help out in the middle of the field too. So I think we see a lot more of Needham. I'd like to see Jalen Phillips do something. What do you guys think about the rookie? Start with you, Joy.
Oh, I do like him. I'd like to see more of him.
I like
You
him
know,
too. I like him too.
yes.
He's a developmental player, though. I think,
Yes.
you guide him on, you get his snap count up progressively throughout the year. But this is the kind of game that he needs. You know what? If he plays 12 snaps, get a sack, get 2 tackles in those snaps. So we'll see. And
I'm not worried about anything on the defensive side.
No.
They're
You're right.
gonna get.
No.
I'm not even concerned. It's that other side. I really good God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Running backs. Now, Gaskin, Ahmed, and then, of course, Malcolm Brown, who hasn't shown me really much of anything. Do you hope to see these running backs take control of this game, or are we going to see Jacoby Brissett throw 40 times?
No, I would like to see the run game. Miles Gaskin, I feel, we give him the ball. He can do some damage out there, but we have to give him the ball. And we have to give, of course, Jacoby time to even pass the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's segue into the offensive line. I'm sorry to go. Continue, Joy. Go ahead.
No, that's what I have to say, really, in regards to that.
The offensive line on the field at the moment via David Ferrones on Twitter. We have Jackson on the left, Davis, Dieter, Hunt, and Eichenberg. So Eichenberg's in, which is good. Why he's on the right side, I'm a little curious because he's a natural left tackle, but we need to see some continuity and consistency on the offensive line because that's my major, and it's really probably everybody's. Consistency. Find 5 and make it work. Let's talk a little bit about the offensive line, and we can pray about the offensive line. Tara, give us your thoughts lastly about the offensive line that we won't want to talk about today.
That's all I have to say. I until they show something. I hope something is a little different this week, but I don't know. I have no faith.
I can't talk you off the ledge on this one. I wish that I could. Joy, I mean, could you help pull her back off from jumping out?
Yes, I am trying to give her that positivity. I am trying to hope that Flo has made these adjustments, and this is what they focused on all week. Because, like Tara said, the defense were good. They play tough. But this offensive line, I am hopefully and praying to see some changes today. But we need it in order to move forward. If we do not have that offensive line, we're going to be in trouble the whole season. Because we have who we have, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Eichenberg, he can play right. He can play left. He has, done a lot of these, positions in practice. So let's hope. Yes, he's on the right side, but I really am hoping that was their main focus because we can all agree here that they suck. And they do, and this is family friendly. So family friendly. Okay.
This one's family friendly. Tuesday night,
Tuesday night is unscripted, Tara and I, but
okay, cool.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for telling me because something would have slipped out.
Absolutely. That's why I'm trying to pull you.
I hope Jacoby has a good game.
He's got 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean.
But you know what? We're only going to see as good as he is if that offensive line stays tough.
I agree.
So they can talk all they want about him, moving forward.
Do you think we see Sinet at all today?
You know what? I like him, but I hope not, if that makes sense. If we're seeing him, they're not going to be up. Or it means that Jacoby, unfortunately, is out of the game.
Right.
So I don't want to wish that, but I will say this. If there is some magic in the air like last year, and it is with a backup quarterback, if we do see him, I think my nervousness might stay the same or be kind of curbed because I like him, and I'd like for a kid like him to succeed, but I don't want to see it today. I want to see Jacoby do well. And I'm going to tell you who is mainly responsible for Jacoby's success, and it's not the offensive line. It's George Godsey and Eric Studesville as co-coordinators, scripting plays, which I better hope that there's a script because this team needs to be prepared. and I think that they need to get the ball out of Jacoby Brissett's hands extremely quickly. Slants, little optional, maybe not the RPO plays, not that junk, but very quick hits to their quick inside targets and slot targets. So let's see the kind of game that Godsey, I believe that it's Godsey's calling the plays. What are your thoughts on those co-coordinators before we let everyone settle in?
Is it
Too
confusing?
early for me.
Yeah, is it confusing? Do we know yet? I mean,
Right.
who knows? It's weird. But,
It is weird.
But maybe I don't know. At first I thought, oh well, okay. 4 eyes see better than 2. Maybe that can work. But I don't think we've seen anything really to give us an idea whether that's a good thing or not. I don't know.
Joy?
I am with Tara. I felt in the beginning 2 were different. That's good. Maybe this is a good thing, but unclear to me right now at this time, especially since the last game. I'm still wallowing in my sorrows over here.
You know what? Me too. And I'll tell you what cures everything, not just a win, but a win where people could enjoy it from like the second quarter on. The Dolphin fan base, we have not had many of those in a long, long time. Watching a game where we just sit back and enjoy ourselves.
And this is why I get really aggravated with people that say, oh, we got to be patient. I have been around for a very long time. I'm old.
You're good.
Family
I
friendly.
am old and I'm tired of being patient. How much longer? I don't want to die before it happens. God, give me at least an AFC championship again. Please.
I hear you. I do believe in my heart that it's going to happen relatively soon, but their accountability has to be had from the front office all the way down. And critiquing the front office, I think, is maybe a conversation for week 9, 10, 11. We got to see what happened. But got to go with the score prediction before we let everyone get ready for the game after we get towards the 4 o'clock hour. So, Joy, give us a score.
Well, ladies' night, we talked about it. 17-14, Fins.
Okay, Tara.
We did talk about it?
We did.
We did.
Well, shit.
You didn't write it down?
Hell no, I didn't.
Come on.
I'm going to go 24-17.
I like that. Fins?
Fins, yes.
Okay.
I had bet on this game. My
I
Wednesday cannot win.
You had 28-26 Tuesday.
I had 28-26?
No, Tara did.
Okay. I probably had a similar field goal game. It's going to be close. I don't see a blowout for the Fins winning. But if they win, they got to score at least 28 points. So let's keep to that 28-25, 28-26. I kind of like that score if they do win. If they lose, I really hope that it's a competitive game. So thank you guys for joining. Thanks for everyone for listening. Enjoy the game. For Joy, for Tara, check them out on Tuesday night. Have a good game. Fins up, everybody.
Fins out.
Bye.